Caitlin with the Sound Alarm, and I'm here with Trace Cyrus. How are you?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. I'm really excited to see you play live. I've never seen you perform before.
Awesome. No, I'm excited. I think this is only like we're still in the first week of the tour. This is actually like the fifth show, I think. Not even, maybe fourth. We did a couple headline shows before we got on this tour in North Carolina and the Ready Set, and I don't know, the past few nights have been amazing. Last night was an 18 and over show, so there wasn't as many people as the nights before, but I don't know. The guys, like the fan base for Breathe and the Ready Set is just right up my alley. Like immediately when I walk on the stage, truly no one knows who Ashland High is when I walk out there, but once they recognize me and realize I'm Trace from Metro Station, they all seem to get into the show. It seems like they're kind of dying to learn the lyrics, so I think everyone who goes to the show is going to go home and learn the songs, which is just the point of it all.
Yeah. Well, tell me about Ashland High. Like, it's a lot different than Metro Station. What made you want to do this?
Ashland High is it's all me. Even though I have band members, I'm the only one that is really considered Ashland High. I made these songs at home with my producers. None of the guys who are on the road with me wrote any of the songs with me or anything. Unlike Metro Station, I got to be completely creative. From labels, from other band members, and it's my vision completely. It's me. It's me for myself and nothing else. So I don't know. For Ashland High, I just kind of wanted to go in even more of a pop route than Metro Station. With songs like Shake It, I realized that's like a timeless song. It's still played on the radio to this day, and that's kind of the goal for every song that I've been writing recently. I try to have a really great concept for every song. With Metro Station, we were just writing songs for fun, not thinking it was ever going to be on the radio or something, and now I kind of see what it could turn into, so I'm working a lot harder than I was before.
That's good. When can people expect like a CD release from you guys?
Well, we have the free online album, I have 11 free songs on my website. You go to ashlandhigh.com, and I made you can listen to it, and it sounds like I did it in like a professional studio. No, I did it in like my backyard studio.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did the whole album in 9 days, and got it edited from my producers in a month. They're called the Lost Boys. They're from Montreal, Canada. I flew them out, and they were only there less than 2 weeks. We did the whole album. They went home, recorded it, and then January 1st, as a gift to my fans, I just gave it out for free. So, it's been out about 2 months now. I got over 100,000 downloads within the first week.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then I'm shooting towards the end of this year to write another album for in stores, and I already know that before I can even think I'm gonna have a record deal. I know. Right now the goal is actually to not even have a record deal. Right now I'm labelless. I am my own record label. I fund everything. I fund this tour. I do merch at the table because I can't afford a merch guy right now. It's like I'm really just trying to make this as genuine and real as possible.
It's like starting from scratch.
Yeah, just make it as organic as possible. I was honestly just sick of the labels telling me like how to dress, people to write songs with, straight up lying to me. Like my label lied to me on numerous occasions, treated me just kind of like a stupid kid that didn't know what I was doing. When if you're going to sign an artist, the artist has to have complete creative freedom. So going into any label situation after this, if they're not going to let me have that, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing right now. I'm doing more now than most bands are doing at all. I have a music video out, an album out, I have a great tour I'm on, so I really can't complain about much.
Yeah. Well, tell me about your live show. What should fans expect to see?
I'm singing a lot more than Metro Station. In Metro Station, we had 2 singers, so I was only singing half the time, and I was a lot more energetic on stage, like moving around and stuff like that, because I didn't sing the whole time. So, it was more kind of about putting on the craziest show with just jumping off amps and drums, and more like rocking out. And now it's more me going out and just being like, I'm gonna sing as best as possible, and like, really sing to girls, hold their hands, look them in the eyes, and make them feel special. Like I feel like that's what it's all about. It's like I was more of a rock star before, and now I'm trying to be a pop star, I guess you'd say. Even though my music's always been pop, it's like now I'm trying to really almost be like a more badass, Justin Bieber or something. It sounds crazy, but truly any one of my songs, if Justin Bieber was singing it, you would not find it weird, because I look like a rock star, the songs are straight pop songs. It's like I never had a Metro Station song on a rock station. They hated us. We're not a rock band. I'll never be a rock band. Everyone's gonna think I am before they get to see me in concert. So, that's what I like about what I'm doing. It's just all about shock value.
Well, what is your favorite song that you're playing live right now?
I think We Love Shadows. That's We End With It. It's like a dubstep track.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I wanted to do like I'm into Skrillex and a bunch of the DJs and stuff, and everyone's doing the dubstep thing, but no one's doing it with a great pop song to it. So just like all my other songs, I just wanted to write a very creative pop song, and we end the show every night with that. And kids, they even know what to think, just because the breakdown's so intense. It's awesome. You guys will see if you're around for the show.
Oh yeah. Well, what's your favorite song that the other bands are playing live?
I love all the other bands on tour, but I'm really loving Breathe Carolina, Blackout. You know,
It's really catchy.
I can honestly say I wasn't really a fan of Breathe before this tour. I've heard about them. I hadn't really given their music much of a listen. I started to before this tour to watch their videos and get into them, and then I think too, once you meet some of these people and realize how cool they are, then that's when you really get to become a fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so used to a lot of my people I look up to disappointing me, and Breathe Carolina, like, I already know that. I was thinking it this morning, I'm like, they're some of the most honest, like, genuine guys I've met in years. Like, I was just hanging out with them last night, and just the shit they say, it's just, it's true, it's all about, all they care about is just, we're all a team. Like, all the bands on this tour, to them, to them, we're all one team. It's not like you go to a sports team and you're rooting for one team or the other. Like, when we go on that stage, we all want to, you know, we wear each other's t-shirts and stuff, you know. Past two nights, the Breathe guys wore my shirt, you know. And that's what it's about. It's like, if one band makes it, we all make it, and we all keep taking each other on tour. It's like, we're not, I always say in this business, there's enough money to go around, and for the first time from Breathe Carolina, from hearing them talk as people, I realized they have that same mentality as me. There's a lot of money to be made in this business, and a lot of people, you know, get jealous if someone's selling more t-shirts and shit, and it's all just so stupid. So this tour is, I feel like it's no egos involved, you know.
Well, it's good to be on tour with people that are fun.
No, I love Breathe. I love Matt Toka, the guy who plays before me, is great. The Ready Set, I was on his bus last night. He's awesome. So I can't complain about anyone. Like, this is a very laid-back tour.
Good. Well, I have to ask about your tattoos. You seem to have a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm taking a break finally. I have everything's covered except my legs. I just finished my back piece before this tour a few months ago. Well, actually, no, it's longer than that. It's been a long time, actually. I haven't got tattooed in over a year.
Really?
I only got tattooed, I'm only 23. I only got tattooed for about 3 years.
Like, continuously?
I got them all done in 3 years.
What's the most painful place that you got tattooed?
Probably my rib cage.
It was
the only tattoo. I don't like to say I'm brave or anything, but I guess I can tolerate pain. But it was the only tattoo that I was kind of just like, maybe I won't finish it, you know. It's just, it hurt so bad, and then once I got it done, of course I'm happy it's there. But now I hate to say it, I use kind of like cheating methods. There's numbing cream you can use for tattoos where you don't feel it at all.
Like, you put it on before you get it?
You put it on an hour before, and you kind of feel it get hot, and someone could punch you. You could have it on your face and get socked in the face, and you're not going to feel it.
That's
it's just
crazy.
No, it's crazy. You have to get it prescribed to by a doctor. So, you know, it's me begging doctors to give it to me. But it's not something you can like overdose and get high off of. You know, it's just you numb yourself, and things like my throat and stuff. It's a little easier. You know, even though I actually did this without it, I had to redo it. I've changed a lot of color and stuff in my tattoos. The thing is, I keep kind of working on stuff I already have. You know, there's like little things where you think your tattoos are finished, but there's little tiny things I always fit, like these little hand tattoos I got, these right here, a little knuckle. Like, I'm always just adding little things. Now I'm just going to my face, you know, and I have to stop doing that just because it's finally getting covered. But
do you have a favorite?
Probably my back tattoo. It's just it's a portrait of Geronimo, which is the cover of my new online album.
Okay.
And my dad has a Geronimo tattoo also. It's just, we're very into like the Native American culture, whole lifestyle of like, you know, living off the land, being respectful to the animals, the land, and people, and you know, it's like, that's what it's all about, you know. I'm from the South, and it's a big
Go
part.
back to the valley. Sorry, you're an interview guy.
Oh.
I'm so sorry! No one told me!
Alright, well, I have some fan questions for you that I asked on Twitter and Tumblr. Since you come from such a musical family, do y'all just like sit around and sing all the time?
No, not at all.
Really?
You know, I had someone last night, some kid come to me and like, you know, what do I have to do for my band to blow up? And I was like, you know, start playing shows and don't stop until you get a record deal, you know? And he was like, well, that's easy for you to say. Your whole family does music. And I'm like, that's not true at all. You know, it's like, we all do our own thing. We're all so busy. We don't have time to like sit down with each other and make music together. It's like, I've collaborated on a song with Miley actually too. I've done a couple songs with my dad. And it's like, but that's in such a rare occasion. Like, truly, I always say, me and my family are the hardest working family in all of the entertainment business. And that's not like a false statement at all. I don't know any other brother and sister like me and Miley that are doing something like both selling millions of singles and shit like that. It's like I have plaques on the wall for a reason. My dad has plaques on the wall. Miley has plaques on the wall. Like we've all made it. We've all been on the radio. We've all had hits. So I don't know any other family that does that. So we all work hard, but yeah, we don't have time to just hang around and do music together. We like to give each other's opinion. If Miley makes a new song, she'll pass me her CD. I'll do the same. But we're all busy. It's just the times we're together, we try to be as normal as we can. It's just us hanging out in the kitchen, fighting. Like it's like what real brothers and sisters would do. It's not some fake fairy tale shit. It's real life. So.
How long do you think you would last if you were in the Hunger Games?
I have no clue what it is.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I saw it in Walmart today. A picture of it. I don't even have cable. I don't have TV. I haven't had TV since I've lived on my own since I was 17. And I've never had cable or anything. I only listen to music in my spare time. If it's not about music, I really don't care about it. I'm a nerd when it comes to music. It's like that's what I geek out on.
Right. Well, if you could relive any day in 2011, what would it be and why?
In 2011, so last year. Any day. That's a tough one. I can't even say because last year was a tough year for me, and so was the year before. It's like that was just the years that last year I kind of was off work. I was recording still, but I was making myself. I didn't have a label. I didn't have anyone. If I'm not making myself work, I really didn't have to. I made quite a bit of money. I could have just stayed and done nothing. And last year honestly was kind of a blur to me. I can't even like think about one day specifically. The past year towards the end, it was me just really trying to clean up my act. I think actually probably the very end of the year, my New Year's resolution was just to clean up my whole act, drinking, drugs, everything. Like, I feel like I went off the deep end at some point, I was just depressed and didn't know where to go. So, last year was crazy, so was the year before, and this year's gonna be a good one for me. It's like, I'm finally in the right state of mind, I'm finally happy again. Like I said, I'm getting to be able to be creative as I can, and I'm having fun with it. To me, all I care about right now is, like I always say, it's not even about making the money right now. I made some money. It's just about touring, meeting the fans, and getting my music out there. Not even about the CD's free, so obviously I don't care about that. If you want to buy a T-shirt from me, it helps out a lot. I appreciate it. But if no one buys anything and they still come to my shows, it's like that's all that matters. So.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add or think the readers of the SoundCloud should know about you?
No, just everybody, if you haven't checked out ashlandhigh.com, go to my website. You can check out the tour dates, you can check out the music video, download the free album. It's free, just download it, go into your iTunes, 11 free songs. And I have a new music video for a song called Highs and Lows about to come out. So just check it out. ashlandhigh.com is the one-stop shop for my music. And I don't really get on Facebook or anything like that. I have a Twitter. If you want to go to twitter.com/TraceCyrus, everyone follows me on there. So just keep up with me on there and my website, and keep you posted on stuff. I appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing your show tonight.
Enjoy the show. I appreciate it. Sweet.